Hi yogis, I've created a practice that you can do as soon as you get home from work to help you start to let go and dissolve your day away. So if you're like me, when you've had a really stressful and challenging day, I find it really hard to, as soon as I get home and walk through the door, just to be able to that's it, my day's happened, it's completely out of my head. That's not how our mind works. Your mind's still processing everything as well, right? And if you're like me, I'm an overthinker. I'm still running my whole day in my head thinking how I could have done things differently, how the situation itself could have happened and been different. So then I prolong all the thoughts that are going in my mind, and I need to be able to just start to let it go. And one way I found that helps me to let go of my day without carrying it into the night is movement. So usually I will start my practice grounded and seated, but when you've come home from a really stressful day and your whole body's tense and it feels like your shoulders are up to your ears, I like to start standing. So what I do ask is, if you have shoes on or slippers on, take them off. Join me and be bare feet, straight on the ground, whichever room you're in, so you can really feel the ground beneath you. You can really feel into the support beneath you. So you don't need anything apart from yourself. Take a big shoulder roll going up, back, and down. And then just take a moment to just be here. Allow the knees to start to soften. Start to notice how your body's feeling. So if you don't feel comfortable, keep your eyes open. If you do feel comfortable, maybe you close your eyes, or start to take a gaze down at the floor in front of you. And start to take a gentle sway from side to side, just a gentle rocking. And as you're swaying, start to scan your body from the crown of your head. Notice where you're holding the tension in your body, just so you can observe and get curious about where it is. And then what we're going to start to do is gently, as you continue this rock side to side, allow the torso, so allow the upper body to start to twist from side to side. So your feet are about hip distance, if not wider. And as you're twisting, you're allowing the knees to soften. We're not being tense and rigid in the legs. And as you continue this twisting, allow the arms to hang heavy and let them twist and fall wherever they need to. So as you twist round, your hands, your arms are going to come and like thud, come and land on your body. Maybe the eyes are closed or the gaze is soft down at the ground. So just allow this motion to happen. Allow your hands, your arms to come and find your body. And for a few seconds, speed that up. So make that twisting faster. And then start to slow this twisting down. So we don't come straight to a halt, but we're just slowing this movement down. And come to bring your awareness to your shoulders. So we're still rocking gently side to side. We're not staying still. And start to follow your breath with what your shoulders are doing. So on your inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears, and on your exhale, allow the shoulders to fall back and down. So maybe you find an audible exhale through the mouth. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you speed it up a little bit. Let's do a couple more. Keep going with your breath and your shoulders. And then relax your shoulders. Just focus on the breath. How does the breath feel? Does the breath stay up high in the chest? When you breathe in, does the stomach expand out? Does your breath feel short and shallow? Does it feel like you can lengthen your breath? Maybe you've not thought about your breath the whole day you've been at work. Maybe this is the first check-in that you've had. Maybe we're still quite tense and worked up from our day, so we're not at that stage yet. There's no right or wrong way with where you should be, how you should be feeling right now. Just observing how you are feeling and noticing it. So we're still rocking from side to side. And what we're going to start to do is, so the feet are hip distance, and with your breath again, we follow the movement. As you inhale, rock yourself forward onto your toes, lift your heels, and as you exhale, allow the heels to lower. So inhale as we lift the heels, exhale as we lower. So just follow this movement here a couple of times to get the hang of it. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. We lift, we lower. We lift, we lower. And then start to bring your breath in this movement. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Allow the arms to hang heavy down by your sides. And as you continue going up and down, again, it's like the ground is catching you, so that the ground beneath you is supporting you and finding you and catching you as you fall back down onto your heels. Lifting and lowering. Again, maybe you close your eyes or send the gaze down. But focus on the breath with this movement. Again, maybe you find a releasing breath, an audible exhale. Let any noise out that your body feels like it needs to release. Maybe you speed it up. So the whole body is coming into this experience with you. It's not just your legs and it's not just your breath. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. Allowing the body, so the top of your body, allow it to hang. Apart from the muscles that are being used to keep you upright and keep you standing, everything else can slowly start to soften and relax. So your arms, for instance, your shoulders, let them hang heavy. Start to slow this movement down. And still rocking forward and backwards, but with less of a thud. feeling all four corners of your feet. Shifting your weight to all four corners of your feet. Notice how the body feels. And as you're rocking your weight forward and backwards, side to side, start to bring your hips into this experience. So as you come forward, let the hips come forward, round to the side and back, over to the other side. So just doing some hip circles here. Again, the arms hanging heavy. Let's do a couple more. Slow that circle down. Start to flick the wrists. Start to bring some movement into the wrists, shaking the hands, bringing your arms into this experience, lifting your arms up and out to the side. Again, I'm still rocking from side to side. Rocking is such a nice way to help re-regulate your nervous system, to help activate your parasympathetic nervous system so you're calming, you'll rest and digest. If we've been busy and stressed throughout the day, we're going to be in that heightened state of a full awareness and that fight and flight mode, the sympathetic. But rocking, breathing, moving and shaking, all these things are great ways to help bring your heightened state down, to remind the body where you are that it's safe for you to let your guard down, for you to find some softness and to extend your inhalation and your exhalation. So continue the shaking. Maybe you bring the legs involved. Shaking out the legs, maybe find some buoyancy, shaking the hips, the head. Let's just do a couple rounds. Again, find your breath. Letting the shoulders shrug up and down. Let any noise out that you need to. You're in your own space. It's safe to do so. And then start to slow this movement down. Again, we're not coming to a solid halt straight away. We're just slowing this movement down, making the movement slower. I'm still rocking. Come back to your breath. Notice any tingling, any sensations flowing through your body. Maybe you can feel it in the fingers and the arms. Maybe you feel it running down your body all the way down your legs to your toes. There's no right or wrong place and where you should be feeling it and what you should be feeling. Come to place one hand on the stomach and the other hand on top. So I'm still rocking side to side, but start to slow your breathing down. So as you inhale, imagine sending your breath down towards your pelvis, towards your stomach. And maybe the stomach lifts and then lowers. Inhaling and exhaling. Big inhale through the nose and a releasing exhale through the mouth. Maybe you come to find some stillness and just observe the body. Release the hands, let them hang down by your side. And just observe how the body's feeling now. Does it still feel as tense and tight as before you started? Is there any softness anywhere within the body? Starting to scan the body again from the crown of your head down to your toes. Relax the face. Allow the face to soften. Maybe you're frowning without realizing. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Open your mouth and wiggle your jaw from side to side. We hold so much tension in our jaw throughout our day without even realizing. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, your chest. Allow the belly to be soft. Your fingers and your toes. And if you're finding it hard to find that softness right now, just imagine what it would feel like if you allowed your body to. Imagine what it would feel like if you allowed your arms and your shoulders to relax. If your eyes are closed, gently blink your eyes open or lift your gaze, coming back into the space around you. Notice how you're feeling. Let's take an inhale through the nose together and a releasing exhale through the mouth. We'll finish our practice here together. I hope this has helped. Namaste. Thank you.